Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to chat with you guys about 10 frugal habits that I don't think are worth the time or money. Let's get started and talk about it. And out of these 10, I've done 9 of the 10. There's one I haven't done, but one I've done some research on. So let me start with number 1. Making your own products. For me, it hasn't been a good fit. I was on the bandwagon, I'm going to save so much money making all of my own products. I made like different beauty creams and tried to make candles. I also made this dry shampoo that wasn't effective. And basically, I bought this recipe book on making your own products, which was expensive, by the way. I ended up donating it to someone. And then I bought all these materials to make these products, and I didn't really like how they turned out. And so then I had all this leftover product. So it wasn't worth it for me for the time or money. And by the way, guys, just to say this, just because I don't think these 10 things are worth the time or money or my effort, you may have the opposite feeling, and that's okay. That's why we call it personal finance. Number 2, I know most of you are going to agree with this one. Driving all around town, especially if you live in a big city with tons of traffic and it's, really hot, like right now in Dallas, it's 103, okay? Driving all over Dallas, and I remember when we did this once, one of our cars didn't have air conditioning. That was fun. Just to get something free and stand in line and find out they're out of it by the time you get up to the front of the line, or the little free item was a sample size. You know what? A lot of times my husband says it's free and worth every penny. The word free, I don't get too excited. I used to get so excited about the word free years ago. Many times free is not worth the aggravation. I could do hundreds of videos on that one. Number 3, now this is the one I have not tried, and I admit it. Making your own homemade detergent. I've heard from many people that have made their own homemade detergent. Now, it may be effective. You may love your homemade detergent, but I've heard from plumbers that a lot of times, because it turns out more like soap than detergent, it can damage your washing machine and your plumbing. But each person do your own research. I'm not saying it will do that. I'm saying it can do that. So do your own research on it. Okay, number 4, basically anything that takes a lot of time. If you don't enjoy doing it and it takes a lot of time, then it's not worth it. For example, Amy Decision used to say that in her 3 Tightwad Gazettes in her newsletter. She said, you got to put in how much time is this item taking me. I remember she even talked about a van she bought, that she bought one to save a little money that didn't have the defrost on the back window. She said if she had to do it over again, she would have spent money on that feature. So it depends, what do you want to spend your time doing? Is it worth your time to do it yourself, basically? Number 5, this is a big one, and I'm guilty of it. Buying stuff just to get a free item or free shipping. How many times have you guys said, I'm going to add a few more items, or this is BOGO, buy one, get one free, and you just think that it's such a great deal, or buying items because you think it's a fantastic deal, even though you don't need the item, and then you find out it wasn't that great of a deal to begin with. All these items with these big sale signs, they make it sound like, oh my goodness, they create urgency, and it's not even that fantastic of a deal. And these frugal items really aren't even that frugal after all. Number 6, Black Friday. I went Black Friday shopping. I hadn't been in years, probably a good 18 years. And I just went last, and I had a great time. But I went with a dear friend. The only place that was worth it to go Black Friday shopping was Bath & Body Works. That was fantastic. I would definitely go back there because I basically bought all my candles for a complete year, and I gave gifts. It was definitely worth it. Every other place, I won't say anything about any other store because I don't believe in talking disparagingly about any other store. But it wasn't worth it for the other places we went. But Blue, I can't even think of the name of it. Bath & Body Works, it was worth it. Okay, number 8, bulk shopping items that you don't go through fast enough. For example, I've bulk shopped mayonnaise. I've bulk shopped whiteout, things like that. It was not worth it. Now, if you go through an item really quickly, or everyone in the house uses it, and you're going to go through it before it expires or goes bad, wonderful, bulk shop that. But for me, if I bulk shop rice or beans or oatmeal, I would not go through these things. Or mayonnaise, I don't go through those things that quick enough. So it would not be worth it. Now, if I had a larger family, maybe it would. So be careful what you bulk shop. This next one is going to be controversial. Okay, I have found that unplugging items is definitely, for me, I don't notice a difference in saving the money. People say unplugging your items, you're going to save a lot of money. The only thing they don't realize, and I've done this, is you can put wear and tear on the cords and get a tear in them, and you can shorten the life of the item. So I have not found that unplugging items has saved me much, but maybe pennies. So that's my opinion. You may disagree. Last but not least, and I have found this to be the true because we never end up using them, saving restaurant condiments and bringing them home. We rarely go to a restaurant, but sometimes we have leftover condiments. We bring them home. I never even use those things. They end up in the trash. So I have not found that to be a good it hasn't been worth my time to do it. These are some frugal things that I haven't found worth my time. I want to hear in the comments from you. What are some frugal things that you've done or that people deem frugal where you're going to just save all this money, maybe even time, that you have not found worth your valuable time and money? I want to hear from you in the comments below. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I sure hope you come back for tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye.